Now, the title is How President's Day Went from George Washington's Modest Birthday to Big Sales and 3-day weekends right here. Now, they've updated this article since I put the presentation together. We'll play the video over here on the current article right here. Or we'll play the video, yeah. Right.
Hip, hip. Huzzah! Hip, hip. Huzzah! Hip, hip. Huzzah! Get, get.
Does it say Swift's Alley? Look, hold on, look at that. It says Swift's Alley right there. Oh my gosh, and that syncs up into the decode. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that. No way. Absolutely amazing. It really says Swift's Alley. Taylor Swift all over the news. Are these people are they really proud of George Washington and the first president, or are they just looking for a reason to celebrate? That was amazing with the Swift's Alley. Back that up in case we want to look at it again. All right, so we're not necessarily going to go over how it's talking about shopping, how President's Day went from George Washington's modest birthday to big sales and 3-day weekends. Okay. So we'll get into the presentation and then we'll come look at this. We'll learn a little bit together, right? So here it is. So this is the original article. When I put the presentation together, I had to go to work. I'm back now, obviously. All right, so let's see if I can move forward here. Oh, okay. It wasn't going to move forward for me. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm at the end. All right, let me break away and put it at the beginning real quick. Let's go over here. All right, so you can look at that while I fix it. I'm like, how come it isn't moving forward? All right, here we go. I don't think we gave away much there. All right. All right, so here we are. Here we are right here. All right, if you can hear my dog eating, excuse her. Okay? The family dog, right? All right, so let me get straight here. All right, so here we are. Here we are. Okay, so George Washington was an American founding father, military officer, politician, and statesman who served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797. So on the third Monday in February, we honor our first president, George Washington, whose birthday is February 22nd. We also traditionally honor President Abraham Lincoln, whose birthday is February 12th. Okay, so right at, you get the 12th day of the second month with Abraham Lincoln's birthday. That's 122, like Kansas City and San Francisco, who played in the Super Bowl recently in the ordinal cipher. You'll see how that connects. Okay? All right, so it states this again. Lincoln was the 16th president of the U.S. from March 1861 until his assassination April 1865. Wow, Kansas equals 65. Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl. That's just on the fly right there. You'll see how it all comes together. Okay? And okay, it states this again. You know, as arguments have been made to honor President Lincoln as well. And should we honor any of these people? That's a question, right? As we look at our modern day politicians, definitely a big question mark, right? But you see some people get down like that. So look how. So this is today, President's Day. They celebrate Washington's birthday, right? Look, it's the 50th day of the year, and Washington checks in with 50 in reverse reduction, as, do, as does politics. Wow, right? What are the odds? I mean, you just reverse the alphabet and reduce it when you reach the 10th and beyond. Reduce, add the two digits together, reduce it. You get 50. Donald equals 50 as well for Donald Trump, right? And Bullshit. 50. It all syncs up, right? Look at this. Are you serious here? George Washington was born in Virginia. It says February 11th, 1731, according to the then used Julian calendar in 1752. However, Britain and all its colonies adopted the Gregorian calendar, which moved Washington's birthday a year and 11 days. You see that? Look at that. To February 22nd, 1732. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Look at the date that pops up though. February 22nd. The triple two, right? Wow. Look at this. You see that, right? You see that 211 up there. Look at this. From the death, look at it, his birthday. So he dies 2 months, 1 week, and 1 day before his birthday. You see that throat infection? It says 211. 211 right there again. It says throat infection. He was buried 4 days later in the family vault at Mount Vernon. Okay, but anyways, look at the 211. You see that? We know that the Super Bowl that just hit was on 2/11, February 11th. Look how we learned together. And oh man, look at that. And remember it said Swift's Alley or whatever on the street sign? Swift's something way or anyway, it said Swift's. And the Super Bowl date, look at how Washington has 130 and 49 and kind of like the opposite base ciphers there. You get 130 and 49 with Las Vegas. Y'all. Again, it says founding father, American founding father. And why do we got to call him a father? That's interesting. Look how founding father, ordinal, ABC 123, with the language, okay? 148. Kansas City in reverse, 148. Like the Chiefs, like Commander in chief, a head of state or officer in supreme command of a country's armed forces. Hello? You see? I mean, what's up? Chiefs, commander in chiefs. We've been hitting on it, right? You see how it syncs up with President's Day. George Washington, they said throat infection over here, right? Epiglottitis. I'm not sure how to say it, obviously. But it says a throat infection. Okay? Let's go back over here. And you see the commander in chiefs who win the Super Bowl synced up with Taylor Swift. Travis, Taylor, who's running for president 24 selection, Trump, another T, right? Red, the red tour, Chiefs wear red, Republican red. Come on. 68th year of life, age at death. Founding father equals 68. 68th year of life. Is that what I said? 68th year of life? When you're born, you're 0, you live a year, and then you turn 1. Right? 68th year of life, founding father. 68. So it says right there, and let's read that. Technically, we read it earlier, the Gregorian calendar intended to more accurately mark the solar year. Here, I should have read all that, right? Technically, though, he was born February 11th under the ancient Julian calendar, which was still in use for the first 20 years of his life. The Gregorian calendar intended to more accurately mark the solar year was adopted in 1752, adding 11 days. That's that master number, but look at the 52. President, White House, government, with the reduction and reverse reduction ciphers. Come on. 52 numerology on the death. You see that? 12, 14, 1799. It wasn't until 1832, the centennial of his birth, that Congress established a committee to arrange a national parades, orations, and festivals according to the Congressional Research Service. And only in 1879 was his birthday formally made into a legal holiday for federal employees in the District of Columbia. Remember, DC equals 47. Okay? And 11 that keeps getting thrown around, right? Look, so it says 1832 up there, and then right under 1879. That was like the next sentence. I clipped it out. You see that? Well, 32 plus 47 is 79, 1879. And we know the score of the Super Bowl, 25-22, added up 47, right? But 211, and you see the birth, like that's the one that pops up, right? Well, 211 is the 47th prime. And again, you see that 211 according to the then used Julian calendar, and then switching to the Gregorian, making it 2/22. Amazing. And 211, the 47th prime. And then the 2-month, 1 week, 1 day. Right here, he dies before the next birthday. 1800. You see that? Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's go back. Let's go over here real quick. Let's see. 18. Okay, and he was buried on the 18th. Even right there. Okay. 222. Wow. Let's go over here. The 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. All right. Let's do this right here, real quick. What was Abraham Lincoln known for?
According to the White House, the biography for President Lincoln and past presidents is courtesy of the White House Historical Association. Abraham Lincoln became the United States' 16th president in 1861, issuing the Emancipation Proclamation that declared forever free those slaves within the Confederacy in 1863.
That's interesting because black equals 106. 0 has no value. You get 16, and it's the 16th president. And it says in 1861 became the 16th president. You get 61, the reflection. That's interesting to me because they sync up the state of Ohio with racism a lot with the history. And Ohio equals 16 and 61. And I think there's more. I think black person equals 116. So that's just interesting on the side. And look how it says forever free those slaves within the Confederacy in 1863. That's been hitting huge. Michael Jordan was born in 63 and he had the 63 points against the Celtics and his birthday just hit. That's just another interesting point. Besides being the first president, George Washington, what is George Washington known for?
According to Mount Vernon, George Washington, first American president, commander of the Continental Army, president of the Constitutional Convention, and farmer. Through these roles, Washington exemplified character and leadership.
Okay. Let's put one of these in here at least. Continental Army. Commander of the Continental Army. Let's toss that in the calculator real quick. I think there's a few more slides, but let's see. I see the 221. What was Lincoln's birthday was 2/12. That's just the. Oh, look at this. Continental Army 67, dead at age 67. You see that right there? Continental Army, and that's the reduction cipher. Look at 67 right there. And share this tab. George Washington's age at death. 67.
67. According to Mount Vernon, George Washington died in 1799 at the age of 67 and was surrounded by family and friends.
You see that? Let's see if we can hit on Abe Lincoln real quick. Oh, his nickname's Honest Abe too, right? Let's see if we can hit on something on him real quick. Just on the side, right? Let's put Emancipation Proclamation. Let's put that in there. You know what I mean? Let's just see what hits. Let's go over here. Let's see. Well, what do you know? 113 like politics. 139 like Freemasonry. Look, y'all, this is not my opinion. Emancipation Proclamation 113 like politics. Okay, and who won the Super Bowl? The Kansas City Commander-in-Chiefs. K the 11th letter, C the 3rd. And it's the number for dishonesty. And it's the number for dishonesty. And you get that Super Bowl date once again. See that? Super Bowl 58. 5 plus 8 is 13. Look, y'all, you even get that reflection. Right? If anybody doesn't know. Not true 113. Not factual 113. Disinfo, like disinformation, 113. You're seeing a lot of other numbers that hit there. Illusions, 113. Mainstream, 113. Green screen, 113. Icing on the cake, for good measure, divorce, 113. You're seeing the 76 and the 40 and the 41 a lot as well. Wow, you see? So that's just a little extra there, a little bonus, right? There's probably more. You know what I mean? We're not doing this hardcore serious decode. President's Day, let's get it in. We learn a little bit. I learned a little bit here. Definitely more than what I knew previously. You get the 11s and the 22s. You get the master number, master builder number. Okay, so by the late 1960s, Washington's birthday was one of 9 federal holidays. That's hitting right now, too. 19. It's numbers, y'all. You got to take these numbers serious. It was 19-19 entering overtime in the Super Bowl. OT equals 19. Mecole equals 109. Overtime equals 109, like 19. Mecole Hardman, the game-winning touchdown. Even that right there, you see? And look, it says 60s. Donald Trump equals 60. And I just told you the 19. And like, see, what else hits 19? They want to push onto you in the news. According to a 2004 article, like 24, now it's the year 24. Look, all of it. I'm just a numbers guy, right? According to a 2004 article in the National Archives. Okay, let me start over on that. See, I go wild, right? By the late 1960s, Washington's birthday was one of 9 federal holidays that fell on specific dates on different days of the week. According to a 2004 article in the National Archives Prologue magazine, Congress voted to move some of those to Mondays following concerns that were in part about absenteeism among government workers when a holiday fell midweek. But lawmakers also noted clear benefits to the economy, including boosts in retail sales and travel on 3-day weekends. They're trying to bank off of all this stuff, right? You see people jump all over it, right? Oh, it's a holiday. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Oh, let's get drunk. The Uniform Monday Holiday Act took effect in 1971, right? Like Taylor equals 71. Moving President's Day to the third Monday in February. Sales campaigns soared. Historian C.L. Aberdide wrote in prologue. And again, who are we celebrating? Is there really like a lot of people that respect these actors who deceive us? And the presidents should be the ones that were offended by the most, because they're supposed to be the ones that are supposed to change things. But it's just all a story, right? And I guess it's not in the story. So, you know, President's Day, right? We did good. We did good. You know what? Abraham Lincoln, A's the first letter, L is the 12th. So you get 112. You get that Super Bowl date again, right? A the first letter, L the 12th. So you get 112, which syncs up again with the Super Bowl date. And 2 months and 1 day, George Washington dies before his next birthday. And then it says with the Julian calendar, 2/11's his birthday. Yes, y'all. Yes. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Like, quick little easy one right there. And then 1832, 32 plus 47, 79. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just scan the article again. Just, I guess, out of respect, I guess. Let's see. The meaning of President's Day has changed dramatically from being mostly unremarkable and filled with work for Washington in the 1700s. And they just hit on a 71 in the article that we showed too, huh? Okay, so it says this. Yet the nation once again commemorated the first U.S. president on Monday, 292 years after he was born. All right. Blah, blah, blah. All right, they go over the birthdays. All those clips were from this article. All right, so that's one way to show their disdain for his federalist policies was to keep working through his birthday, Coe said. The Library of Congress does note that a French military officer, the Comte de Rochambeau, threw a ball celebrating Washington's 50th birthday in 1782. After his death, Washington was very aware of his inaugural role as president and its distinction from the British crown. He didn't want to be honored like a king, said Seth Brueggemann, a history professor at Temple University in Philadelphia. All right. Yep. All right, y'all. So, hope you enjoyed. Here, will we play this again?
Hip, hip. Huzzah! Hip, hip. Huzzah! Hip, hip. Huzzah!
Alexandria, Virginia. I need to put Virginia in the calculator. Let's put that in the calculator real quick. Was that George Washington's birthplace? Um, National Monument is a national monument in Westmoreland County. What's the city though? Virginia, at the confluence. Okay, that's a lot. How come it doesn't just pop up? How come it doesn't just pop up? It just says, "Give me." It's Virginia. Is it George Washington birthplace national? Look at that 204, like the year 2024, right there. So he's born in Virginia. Where was George Washington born? What state? There you go.
Westmoreland County, Virginia. According to Mount Vernon, George Washington was born at his family's plantation on Pope's Creek in Westmoreland County, Virginia, on February 22, 1732, to Augustine and Mary Ball Washington. George's father was a leading planter in the area and served as a justice of the county court.
Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. I think you could have. 108. He was buried on the 18th, and he died right before seeing the year 1800. And ritual equals 81 and 27. You see an 81 and a 270, like 27. Wow, you get two 270s. I don't think I've ever seen that. It syncs up even, because even Joe Biden's full name, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., even equals 108. All politics. And he has the 81. President Biden equals 81 even. Jeez. Louise. Y'all. All right, that's enough of that. All right, so today's President's Day. It's still it's 9:53 p.m. here in Arizona, February 19th. Okay. So tomorrow is February 20th. That's Rihanna's birthday, just so you all know. So, how President's Day went from George Washington's modest birthday to big sales and 3-day weekends. We know they're trying to bank. You know, I didn't do the decode so we can go and really look at all the sales and all of that. But anyways, we learned a little bit. I know I learned a little bit doing this. So, how President's Day went from George Washington's modest birthday to big sales and 3-day weekends. Appreciate everybody. I'll be back here shortly. Not sure what channel, Math2Con 2, or the Daily Decodes 81, which this is going to be on. Oh, and we have the Daytona 500. It looks like it finally hit. All right, y'all. So I appreciate you. Until next time.